Holly with WoodlandsHits.com, and I have the amazing Zach Richmond from Richmond Realty in the studio. How are you, Zach?
I'm doing good. Thanks, Holly.
Oh,
You're so generous, so sweet. Thank you.
Of course. Well, hey, you're a rock star, man. So you were born and raised in the Woodlands, went to John Cooper School, attended, graduated from Baylor University in 2010.
Sick and Bears.
What?
Sick and Bears.
Sick and Bears.
There it is.
And you were a real estate lender with Woodforest National Bank and so much more. Tell me a little bit about, your new endeavor, your new journey with Richmond Realty.
Yeah. So thanks, Holly. Very nice little introduction there. So being born and raised in the Woodlands, it's been phenomenal just to see this area grow. Real estate, people ask how long you've been in real estate, and I just say, well, I've been in it my whole life.
Right.
When I was here and I grew up, we lived in Panther Creek, and that was the back of the Woodlands.
It was the back of the Woodlands.
Yeah, exactly. And so I remember the Alden Bridge ribbon cutting. I remember when Sterling Ridge had their ribbon cutting. It's just crazy. The only reason you go down Woodlands Parkway to get to Kirkendall was to get into Magnolia to go to the batting cages, which aren't even there anymore.
They're not even there anymore?
No.
Oh, man.
So it's just crazy just to see this whole place explode. But, I've always known that I've wanted to come back to this area and give back. And so I worked for a great company, Woodforest National Bank. Very, very good, very generous bank around this area. And I was a commercial real estate lender for them. And I got my feet wet with just community giving with them. So they do a lot in this community. So it was a great, training ground just to learning how to run a business. And so I knew eventually I'd want to move off and branch off and get into the transactional side of the business. So I had a great opportunity after 5 years of employment with them just to go off and do my own thing. And so I'm working with my mother-in-law.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, my mother-in-law is my business partner at Richmond Realty, Remax the Woodlands in Spring, and she brings a depth of experience. She's been in residential real estate for over 5 years, doing over 450 transactions, everything from $20,000 to $15 million. She's touched on that. So she's a depth of knowledge, and I gotta tell you, I didn't think it'd be fun working with my mother-in-law, but
she's pretty awesome. I'm just saying.
She is a rock star. I have to say, her daughter's even better.
Aww.
No offense, Marlis, if you're listening to this. But it's been a blast. So it's crazy. I always tell people my retirement will be selling a book about working with your mother-in-law, not the real estate.
That's awesome.
But she also lives with us, and she brought her 2 other fur babies. We have 3 mini poodles in our house.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so it's a poodle party.
A poodle party. That's awesome.
No, it's a lot of fun. It's been great, and the community's really responded well, and I just can't thank this area, Montgomery County, North Harris County. It's just, we're very blessed to be here.
Well, and you do a lot in the community as well. You're a board member for MCYS, board member for the Rotary, board member of John Cooper Alumni Association, diplomat for the Chamber, board member for the Woodlands Family YMCA, and also for the Woodlands Country Club Young Executives, and member of Woodlands EDP, just to name a few. So yeah.
I almost fell asleep there, Holly. That was pretty boring.
No, you are very involved, and you give back to this community, and when you give back to the community, it comes back to you. I totally believe in karma.
Yeah, well, I gotta thank you very much. So
you work really hard. You really do in this community.
Well, it's not hard. There's a lot of wonderful people in this community. Look, this community has blessed our family very much. Like I said, we were one of the first 100 families here, and so just giving back, just allowing an opportunity for kids to grow up and have the same experiences that I had. I just want to make sure that Woodlands stays that Woodlands.
Well, you're doing a phenomenal job, my friend.
We love it. It's exciting, and just to be on the other side of the table as an adult, it's even cooler. So
yes,
thank you very much. Yeah. So actually, it's funny you mentioned that. So one of the big things that's in our heart whenever Marlis and I sat down and decided, hey, what do we want our real estate agency to be at Remax, the Woodlands in Spring? And so we set up our core principles. It took us about 3 weeks, but
it is challenging. Yeah. I know it is.
Yeah, it's like how do you make what you believe in concise and convey what you want?
Right.
And so Marlis and I, after a long deliberation, we decided that for us as Richmond Realty, Remax the Woodlands in Spring, if good times, bad times, whatever it is, what can we fall back on? And that was that we're going to serve to the best of our God-given ability, exceed expectations always, and give time and resources back to the community. So the third is the most important for us, and you can't do the third without doing the first two. So we've been very blessed that we've had wonderful clients, and so far everybody's given us a 5-star rating.
Yay!
Knock on wood.
Congratulations.
Yeah, everybody. We actually had a client of ours that said that they've bought and sold 14 homes, and they said that working with Marlis, mainly Marlis, and then myself, just pretty guy in the background.
Right.
They said it was the best transaction, the smoothest transaction they've ever had in their life.
Great.
And they're going to recommend us to all their friends and family. I mean, that's really what it's all about.
It is. Referrals are huge.
Yeah.
Absolutely huge.
Yeah.
So you actually have a really awesome event coming up on May 18th over at Mercedes-Benz of the Woodlands. Give us some details about that event.
So you heard about that event, Holly?
I did. We are a media partner for that
I
event.
I know.
We're so excited.
Yeah. I was going to say, I hope you know about it because
Yes, sir.
she's one of our media sponsors. So can't thank Woodlands Hits enough for being there for us and promoting such a good cause. So yeah, we actually parlayed our grand opening to be a fundraiser.
I think that's brilliant.
Yeah. Well, it's look, serve to the best of our God-given ability, exceed expectation always, and give time and resources back to the community. So we were able to partner with Bob Milner, Mercedes-Benz of the Woodlands, and on May 18th, it's a Thursday, from 6:30 to 9:30, we're going to have this amazing event benefiting Montgomery County Youth Services. So what's cool about it is it's not your grandma's fundraiser.
No.
It's not what you've been to for the last 30 weeks, 30 days, however many galas you've gone to, Holly. We're not doing any live auction. We're not doing any silent auction, and we're not doing a public ask of money. This is really just a celebration of everything that Montgomery County Youth Services has done for this community for over 35 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we're just raising funds through ticket sales and through sponsorships. And so we're going to, actually our company, as a little send-off for our grand opening, we're going to match up to $25,000
Wow.
of what's raised that
That's
night through
great.
just ticket sales and sponsorships.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I thought it'd be a lot harder to convince Marlis to be able to eat ramen for a couple more
Right?
months. But she was all in, and it's just been wonderful. So we're very excited. Montgomery County Youth Services, I've been told, is the diamond in the rough of this area, Montgomery County.
I agree.
And North Harris County, which, you agree. And for me personally, being a board member, I think that's the greatest compliment. But at the same time, I also see it as a backhanded compliment. Not because it's anything bad, Holly, but because enough people don't know about how much Montgomery County Youth Service impacts this area.
Sure.
And how we actually have homeless people on the street that are ages 11 to 18. These kids are just trying to make it day to day. How we have crisis counseling for somebody somebody that lost their mother, lost their father in a tragic accident or something, anything with drugs, rehab. We're there for the kids. We're there for the families. We do it for cyberbullying. We go into the schools. Unfortunately, there was a passing that happened at a school around here. Well, Montgomery County Youth Services was the first responders to be on site at that school for the week to make sure they counseled the kids through that tragic time of the loss of one of their friends.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm really happy that we're the diamond in the rough of Montgomery County Youth Services. But it's time that we fix that, and we're working on it to get what we do out there. Obviously, we need to protect our clients for privacy.
Sure.
But it's an unbelievable organization. We have a good balance sheet right now, and we're actually revitalizing our shelter that we have.
I heard about that.
Yeah, so we've got a shelter that takes kids off the street, like I told you, and we help them get processed, get them to the family member through the foster care system, something just good that way. And they're only there for 90 days, but we have 15 kids that we're licensed for under one roof, male and female.
Uh-oh.
And that's 80% of our issues that we have to deal with on site.
Right.
So, yeah, so it's really cool. So we're working with the county. We're going to get a new shelter built, and it's going to be specifically for the girls first.
Okay.
Then we're going to have just a general common area, and then we'll eventually rebuild our men's boys shelter. And so it's really exciting. We're going to have the goal of housing 25 kids. So it's kind of symbolic. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so we're going to raise $25,000 that night at Shelter for Shelter. And we're going to also be revitalizing our shelter to have up to 25 kids. So I don't know, the whole 25 is very
25,
symbolic. Yeah, exactly.
It's a magic number almost.
It is, and so it's just exciting opportunity for us, and just to be a part of this. We've got phenomenal sponsors, and I just can't thank them enough. Everybody I talked to, well, exception of 2 people, said they're in, and they just said no, not because they didn't want to, but because their budget had ran dry. So, we're very thankful. We've got great food that's going to be provided. So with your $50 charitable donation ticket to MCYS, you get food from Kirby's, Tommy Bahama, Fleming's, and Fielding's. Height Centric is going to do a specialty cocktail. We've got Southern Star Brewery going to provide some craft brewery, and we're also going to have just your normal beer, wine, spirits. Chick-fil-A is going to be providing lemonade. Costco is going to be providing water. I mean, it's phenomenal. It's just going to be an unbelievable event. So
if people wanted to get tickets or to get more information about this event, where would they go?
Yeah, great question, Holly. Right, we're going to have this event, and nobody shows up, right? Yeah.
No. I doubt that is going to happen. We've done a lot of promotion of this event. So.
Well, we've been very, very blessed so far. Today, May 11th, we have, a week before the event, we have 236 committed with sponsors and ticket sales.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and so we're just really excited. There's room for more, but it is limited ticket sales. So, I blanked on the question because I got so excited about the event.
Okay. If they wanted to purchase tickets or get more information, where would they go?
I know Marla saw it, and my I gotta say, my fiance Rachel, she's the best. She always makes fun of me. She says I have the shortest term memory possible. So I get excited, and I always forget the main thing. So without her, I'd be lost. So the main thing, how to get there.
Right.
Let's talk about that.
Yes.
So you can go online to our website, richmondrealtytx.com, and down there you can see a place to learn more and purchase tickets. Also, if you go to our Facebook website for Richmond Realty, Remax Woodlands and Spring, you can find a place where there's a link to go purchase tickets directly. And, even if you can't make it to this event, there's still option for you to donate. And
and it's all going to Montgomery County
This is
Youth
a
Services.
third-party event. I'm not touching any of the money.
Yeah.
The sponsors help me pay for this event, ticket sales, and we also have the sponsors provide $250 each to go towards the cost too. Yeah, so each sponsor has skin in the game too. So all that is going straight to MCYS. We're not touching it.
That's great.
Yep, it goes straight to their bank account, and we're going to find out the tally, the final number. But the way we set it up, it should be a minimum of $25,000, and then we're going to match that. So a minimum of $50,000 raised. That's going to be a permanently restricted gift towards our new shelter for the girls.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, Zach, you're doing amazing. You're moving mountains here in the Woodlands, and I'm so very proud of you. And I'm looking forward to this event. I know it's going to be a huge success. And is there anything more that you wanted to add?
Well, I just got to say, I don't have the strength to move mountains, but luckily in the Woodlands there is none, so it's not been hard to push those pebbles.
It was figurative, silly.
No, I just got to say, I absolutely love this community. I love the people that are here. Live, work, play, pray, learn. I mean, come on. This area is unbelievable.
I could not agree more.
Rated one of the best places to live.
Number 6 in the nation.
Number 6 in the nation. We're the 5th fastest growing city in the whole entire world by the World Economic Outlook Forum.
That's right.
Yeah, I know. It's based on 2007, but we grew 144%. So
Oh, that's all?
Yeah, right? So we're up there with Dubai and Abu Dhabi. So
that's great.
Yeah, I got to say, this is an unbelievable place. I can't thank the predecessors that had the vision, the persistence, and the determination to just go ahead and make this area happen. And just, I'm very fortunate to say I was born in this area, and my roots are deep. And so we're just going to keep building those roots here and continue it for the next generations to come. And really, I can't thank, we've been seriously blessed so much.
Yeah.
The blessings from God have been unbelievable. So.
Well, I'm really excited for you.
Yeah. So. Anyways, if anybody wants to call me about working with their mother-in-law, living with their mother-in-law, and having 3 poodles, I'd be more than happy to have a conversation. But I got to tell you, it's been an awesome experience.
You really should start writing books. I really think you should.
I'm an awful writer. If you want anybody to write anything, it should be Rachel or Marla's.
Okay.
Hey, I just sit here and look pretty.
There you go. You're the arm candy.
You know it.
All right. Well, Zach, thank you so much for coming in and chatting with us about Richmond Realty and all the wonderful things that you do in the community. And again, looking forward to Shelter for Shelter on May 18th at Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah, awesome. And hey, I gotta say that I gotta make a shameless plug.
Okay, go right ahead.
But if you know anybody that needs to buy, sell, or lease, rent a home, Richmond Realty will help you out. We're rooted locally and we're rich in community.
Touche. Good job.